So, when I first get on the compound, I get there, it's like around lunchtime. You know, it's like the prison I was at this time, I was on Kentucky time. So, Kentucky and any other northern areas is on Midwest time. But where I was at this time, it was on South time. So, I was on Southern time, even though I know more Cincinnatians, which is Midwest, than I do South. You feel me? So in this prison, I was on South time. So when you go to the cafeteria, they had separations of certain areas you go through. So I'm going through the South door or whatnot. And I'm going through, and this is my first day there. I'm walking in. I come around, and when I come around, I go through some tables. Like, it's certain areas you can walk through too. I didn't know this. This is my first time in federal penitentiary. You feel me? So I walked through the table, come to find out the tables I walked through with my tray, I wasn't supposed to go through that way. It seemed like the whole penitentiary lift up. You just heard every nigga in there just stand up. Everybody just stood the fuck up. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Nigga get to yelling, nigga, who, yo, Slim? It's some DC niggas. Yo, Slim, what's up, Mo? What the fuck you doing? Like, I'm like, yo, what's up? Like, my homeboy, shouts out to my homeboy named Scotty Fennell. He like, yo. I guess he knew the homie. He like, yo, chill, that's my homeboy. He don't know, he from, I got him here, he a stand-up guy or whatnot. This is my homeboy, man. Like, he don't know, you know what I mean? He like, yo, the nigga name was Spanky. The nigga, what's up, Spanky? He from DC. He was a wild nigga too. We ended up being cool, you know what I'm saying? But that day, it was my welcome to federal penitentiary day. That was I knew I was in federal penitentiary. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, like them niggas, it was about to go down. Like, you can't even walk through certain areas. You know what I mean? Like the MS-13s and the Southerners and the Frenzos and Tango Blast. These are Mexican gangs. Then the Aryan Brotherhood and the white gangs and, the Latin Kings and Vice Lords and BDs and GDs and Crips, Bloods. And then you got geographic, East Coast, West Coast, up north, Midwest, down south, you know what I mean? And where I was from was complicated because I'm originally from Kentucky, but I'm really from Cincinnati. So it was wild, man. The shit was just wild. For niggas like me, it's wild. Because then when I go far, it's like no niggas from my town there. Like when I go to a prison that's far, you know what I mean? It ain't a nigga from my town there. Like I was in McKean, Pennsylvania. Canaan, Pennsylvania. It wasn't a motherfucking nigga from Covington, Kentucky. It was Cincinnati niggas. And I actually knew them and went to school with them. And you know what I'm saying? So I had to be on Cincinnati time in certain areas because I was damn near by myself. You know what I mean? The first time I went to Kane and USP, they killed the CO my first day there. So we on lockdown. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I had to be on Midwest time because, I was like, I'm from Covington, which is like Cincinnati, but it's Kentucky. And that shit was getting very complicated. You know what I mean? Like even in New Jersey, when I was at Fort Dixon, Brooklyn, MCC, and Philly, all that shit, it was no niggas from my town there. Even the Kentucky niggas, we don't sound like they sound. You know what I mean? Niggas was talking to me like, man, you don't sound like them niggas. So it was a very complicated situation for me, but it really wasn't for me because, I know how to move and shit. You know what I mean? I've been around killers and scumbags and thieves and con artists my whole motherfucking life. So that shit is like, not to sound arrogant, but that shit ain't nothing to me. I'm gonna be all right in the motherfucking cage with a bunch of lions. The lion's gonna shot me as a lion. I know how to do that shit. You know what I mean? To me, it's not about how tough you is and how soft you is. It's about you as a person in whatever situation that presents itself, how you handle it. I think that's what it is. When that situation come, how you handle it, because it's not about how tough you is or how soft you is or what gang you on or what type of time you on. It's about how you handle that situation and people see it. And, it keeps you out of situations and it keeps you in the situations because you could be soft where you get to the point where you're getting extorted. You could be dumb where you getting, them niggas is geniuses and that, you know what I mean? You got evil geniuses and they manipulating you and run a game on you. You know what I mean? Or you could be too tough and get stabbed up and get the fuck up out of there ASAP because you're too tough. You feel me? And get killed. Usually that's the ones who get killed, the guys that were tough. You know what I mean? But, you know, it just was wild. You know what I mean? I remember one time it was a DC nigga, you know, and he was making ice creams. Niggas is geniuses. Like I told you, niggas was taking salt, ice, milk, yogurt, making ice cream. Nigga, we was having ice cream, nigga. That nigga came on the compound, nigga. Niggas thought they was free. Nigga was selling ice creams. Like he'd make cups of ice cream. That shit was crazy. And he was on DC time. But DC had a bunch of niggas from the age like 48 all the way down to 23 that was just wilding. And then the 50 and over DC niggas separated themselves. Like y'all niggas, they had a meeting like y'all too wild. So they kind of letting them niggas do what the fuck they want to do. So the ice cream man, he was kind of older, but he was selling ice creams. And the niggas, it was a nigga I used to fuck with real heavy, a short nigga from DC. I used to be playing dominoes. He was wild. And I used to tell him like, bro, you wild as hell. He like, yeah, Slim, you know what I mean? I don't give a fuck. Woo, woo, these niggas, fuck everybody. Nigga, I gotta eat. Woo, young nigga came in that motherfucker. He came to the feds when he was like, I think 18. He from DC, 18, and had 5, ended up turning into like 12 or something. Some shit happened. And now he doing like 18, you know what I mean? And at the time, he was probably like 27. Wow, nigga, just putting that knife in niggas everywhere he went to. So he in there, and he got a bunch of niggas with him. And they just jumping niggas, stabbing niggas, extorting niggas, beating niggas up, cheating niggas on the dice game, on the basketball court, everything. So the ice cream man is they homeboy. Something happened. Me and him playing dominoes. Another nigga come down, whisper in my man ear. He like, yo, we about to handle it. They go up there, they sitting there arguing, whatever. Next thing you know, you can hear it. Boom, they in there fighting. Boom, like more than likely they jumping the nigga. But the nigga can handle himself good. These are, you know what I mean? So they run out. Boom. The nigga on top of the tier. You see another DC nigga go to the CO. So when he go to the CO, he's going there to block and talk to the CO. So the CO can't pay attention to what's going on in the unit. So now you know it's about to jump off. You know what I'm saying? So now everybody got to go to where they going. Lat Kings this way, Vice Lords this way, Aryan Brotherhood this way, Tango Blast this way, MS-13 over here, Serranos over there, Mexican Mafia over there, Blacks over here, down south down here, Midwest here, you know, North here, you know, East Coast niggas on that side. Everybody separating to their own areas, got their backs against the wall, just watching. It's about to go down. I seen this shit in a movie, didn't know it was real. You see the ice cream man come out. He timed magazines and books on him like a movie. This shit is wild. You feel me? The niggas, they come out their doors. Boom, boom. They separate. They go up the steps. Boom. They trying to get the nigga. They can't get the nigga. Boom. They hitting him, you know, catching his arms and shit. But he got a sock. 2 of them. He swinging it. Wow, they rumbling. Everybody is watching. Somehow they get all the way down the steps in the middle of the unit. They chasing him around the unit. They clocking him. Boom. But he ended up hit the nigga, boom, and didn't turn around quick enough, and nigga stole him. And he failed. It was over with. They was on him like hyenas. He started yelling. The CO finally hear. He come out. Oh, shit. CO know everybody. He like, yo, he yelling their names. Chill, chill, chill. They stabbing the nigga. Next thing you know, he hit the butt. Boo, doo, 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 doo. That's called the deuces. That shit go off through the whole prison. The prison probably big as downtown. You know what I'm saying? So when that happens, no matter, you could be on the toilet, you got to lay down. If you're an inmate, you got to lay the fuck down. Every person that's personnel on the compound that's not an inmate, they got to run towards wherever the action is. So here they come running. COs, doctors, dentists, whoever, librarians, everybody running towards where this is coming. You know what I mean? Like, so to me, when I hear people say, man, they out here on federal supervision, I can't take this shit no more. Because I do it too. I get overwhelmed and people get on my nerves and shit. And they say, yo, I'm about to go back and finish my time. I'd be like, shit, yeah, I bet you is. That's because you ain't go where the fuck I went to. You know what I mean? A lot of niggas don't go to these prisons. A lot of niggas is going to cupcake prisons. You know what I mean? Like the ones y'all see on TV in these comedy movies and shit. A lot of niggas is going to camps. Niggas out there playing tennis and shit. You feel me? Like, hey, where I went to, nigga, it wasn't no game. You know what I'm saying? Like, my homeboy will tell you, bro, this is no bullshit, nigga. Me and my guy from Dayton, bro, I love him to death too. Shouts out to my guy. We walk in the compound. Nigga, you could feel the tension. Like when the doors open, you could feel it. Like this prison was so miserable, you could feel it. Like, man, we was walking one day, the nigga, we looked at each other and said, bro, we might not make it out of here, bro. That's crazy. Like, my homeboy, shouts out to my homeboy, TJ, you know, he ended up in a situation, a bunch of niggas stabbed him up, you know what I'm saying? And he was mad at a lot of his homeboys. I guess there was some guys out there that didn't help, you know, and I talked to him and he like, yeah, niggas ain't helped me and whatnot. And I'm like, damn, for real? And, you know, I'm on Kentucky time and I was cool, and the Kentucky car, like, some of the guys that was in the car with me hated that I was fucking with these Dayton niggas and Cincinnati niggas, and they like, yeah, them niggas, they ain't help. Them niggas scared of the Dayton niggas. I mean, scared of the DC niggas, and you know, so my car was kind of envying me because I hung with a lot of Cincinnati and Dayton niggas, but Kentucky niggas wanted me to be always with them. The Kentucky niggas wanted me to hang with them, but I'm like, I actually know these niggas from the land. Like, these are people I'm going to see every day in the streets. I'm not going to see y'all. Y'all niggas way down in Bucknuck County. I'm rocking with y'all. We all for one and one for all because this is the car. I'm here. But it's like they just wanted me to be always with Kentucky type shit. You know what I mean? But I was with what I know, the people I grew up with, people I went to school with, people I hustled and got it off the land with. You know what I'm saying? So they didn't like that. So when that happened, the Kentucky niggas, a few of them was geek. Like, yeah, nigga, I did. Them niggas ain't right. Niggas, you feel me? And so that shit was in turmoil. I mean, the prison was so wild, right? This how wild it was. When I got there, we was on lockdown. When I got ready to go to a lower prison, we was on lockdown. So I never forget it, man. Shouts out to my Brooklyn nigga, my nigga Spats, man. You feel me? So my nigga BK, we on lockdown. You know, it's like a door, you like a little window or whatnot. We talked through or whatever. He was up top. And I was like, you know, my transfer was already in to leave. They had us on lockdown because it was supposed to be a big riot or whatever. And we already had a fake riot once already. So they got us on lockdown and they pulling everybody out. Is there any threats to the COs and where you from and what area you from? So we could, you know, they doing all this or whatever. So my transfer in. So CO come to the door, boom, 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 boom. Simpson, I wake up, I look, I'm like, what's up? He like, yo, pack it up. It's like 12 at night. Get your shit ready, you be out of here. You know, they gonna come get you like 3 in the morning, you feel me? So I'm like, okay, niggas hear it, like niggas yelling through the vents, niggas talking through the toilet. Yo, Lamp, my Charlotte nigga, yo, yeah, hey man, you out of here, man? You know, my Haitian nigga, hey Bridjon, you out of here, Bridjon? Yeah, I'm gone. You know what I mean? My BK nigga, yo, my son, you know what I mean? You gone? I'm like, yeah. So they open the door, boom, they let me out into the unit because I'm leaving. I'm just sitting out waiting for the COs to come handcuff me and take me, you feel me? So everybody on lockdown, they at the windows, you know, it's like a big deal to leave. Like, it's like, nigga, we made it. You know what I'm saying? It's like a big deal, like, especially when you're a real nigga. Like, everybody, Migos, Pisces, South, North, Midwest, everybody just at the door. White niggas, racist niggas. Niggas got fucked the world on their face and Waskas in their head. They had, hey, you know what I'm saying? They even saying bye. You feel me? Everybody like just, cause it feels like they let a real guy leave. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm going to each door. Hey, what's up? Woo, woo, woo. Hey, come here. Niggas sliding notes up under the door when we hand it to him, and I'm doing all the shit for him on the CO. He ain't tripping. He know the Lamp. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going through the thing, you know what I mean? So niggas get to fucking with me. Nigga, yeah. They talking shit or whatever. And I'm like, yo, I hope don't nobody die. You know what I mean? Like, when y'all get off lockdown, man, y'all niggas stay safe, man. I ain't never coming back to this motherfucker, yeah. For real, that shit was crazy, man. I'm talking about every day. Man, that prison was wild. Just remember me and my guy walking the yard, bro, and saying that to us. Ultimately, me and him both home now, you know what I'm saying? We went through some shit, you know. I went all the way up on the East Coast. He went all the way up on the West Coast. Like, we both kept finding ourselves in situations we shouldn't even be in, for real. You know what I mean? Like, because we actually, like, player, and the niggas fuck with us. Everywhere we go, we ain't really got no problem. He on the West Coast. He ain't from Cali. I'm on the East Coast. I ain't from New York. But they rocking with us and fucking with us. But why are we here? Because we fucking up too much. You know what I mean? Like, I wonder if you ever thought about that, my nigga. Like, damn, you know, if you watch it, like, damn, we kept finding ourselves in situations we shouldn't even be in, and all inmates loved us. But you know, back to the story at hand. You know what I mean? A lot of niggas be going to cupcake prisons, and I got that privilege later on. You know, like in my eighth year. In my 8th year, I made it to the drug program, and then I went through all them therapy classes and shit, and that shit was crazy. You know, sitting in them therapy classes, you gotta remember, I'm in there. It's guys that's real live child predators. Like, I was at a prison where it was maybe 2,000 inmates. Over 1,000 of them was predators. Like chomos, meaning guys that did mess with kids, or guys that did rape women, or guys that did molested sexually, maybe a boy, a man, you know what I mean, at churches, and ex-reverends, and politicians. It was crazy. So they run the prison. They control what movies come on TV. They control if the gym want to be volleyball or not. Niggas was playing volleyball, laying on beaches.